Righto guys, I'm out here in the shack that you'll see in the video that's coming up. Tonight's video is just a mixed bag of towing stuff I've bought, progress reports and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, come along for the ride, check it out, see where we ended up. See you. Righto guys, yeah, live feed didn't go as well as would have planned. That turbo system obviously didn't fit on the formula. But during that live feed, Jai, a mate here out Kingatow way, messaged me and said he had a set of manual extractors. So I'm trying to get hold of him. I'm going to head out to see him, but I'm just desperate, honestly, just to go for a drive. So the SV89, I think that's my best candidate today. I'd love to take the Jag, but we've got to do the gearbox on this. The SS50 needs a slave cylinder. The WRX would be pretty cool, actually. But yeah, I'd like to take the SS, which is sitting up there at the moment, but I've got to move that around anyway. But I'm gonna have to move a heap of cars to get that up and happening. But righto, today during the live feed, guys, you mentioned about maybe sending me pictures of your car and discussing your projects and maybe helping out in that way. I've got this room here. What this is actually, I don't buy shipping containers, I buy Pantax. So see off the truck bodies, just there, there's two of them there and one there, because I can move these around with a forklift and not need a big tilt tray. Right, they're just, you can buy one of these Pantax for sort of $500, a lot cheaper than a shipping container, and you know, they still seal up the same, like it's got the same doors, latch systems as that, but this come with a good timber floor. Sorry about the mess, but the girls, I haven't been in here to check it, but the girls use this for sleepovers and stuff. So there's a bed in here, the big tally, so, and the aircon and stuff. But what I'm thinking is I can set myself up in here, right, to do some live feeds with you guys, to say on a Wednesday night or something like that. Whereas I do a live feed at the same time live, you can send me photos of your car through Facebook. I can look at them, put them up on the screen, show you guys the car, we can talk about it, we can show us what you've done, what you need, and then if you're in Melbourne, there'll be other guys in Melbourne, they can say, look, I've got that part, mate. We can hook up and, you know, maybe we can get a bit of a Kingatow crew together and, you know, a bit of a help everyone out, which is bad, which would be good. That's what it's all about for me, is the cars, just getting those cars going and out on the road. They don't need to be perfect, they just need to go. So yeah, so anyway, I've got some sort of car posters and stuff, whack them up. The fairy lights already work, so we're covered for fairies, just in case you were worried there wasn't any fairies. So yeah, anyway, just a thought, let me know if you're keen to do something like that. Yeah, it'll be a nighttime one, so say 7:30 or something. We can do a couple of hours of a live feed each week, talking cars and carrying on. But yeah, so I've got, yeah, I'm going to take the SV again now. We'll kick her in the guts. I put a battery in it just before, but I'm positive it will start and run. And I left my other camera at the workshop before, so beautiful. It doesn't get much better than that. I just love this thing. I just drive it around anyway, even though it's still got no back window on that. I'm actually going to head further out west right now, so it won't really matter. But yeah, she sounds awesome. All right, guys. I'm going to keep moving and I'll take some footage while we're driving around, go out and see Jai. Jai actually has some old Mazdas and a VN as well, so we'll go see them. Alright, here we go, off on a bit of an adventure. Love this thing, just out cruising in the SV again, just heading out to Jai's place, a mate of mine. You would have seen him comment on the live stream yesterday that he had a set of extractors for a manual VN, so we're just heading out there now. When I just went and put fuel in this at the servo, you know, I've been complaining about the tyre being out around. When I pull up, I'll show you. The bloody, yeah, whoever fitted the tyres, I'll show you why. There's a bit of tyre hanging out the side. Bloody ridiculous. Anyway, guys, I'll get out here. Jai's got a few old Mazdas and another VN, so we'll go check it out and see what's going on, eh? But yeah. Righto dudes, update time. Just got back to the workshop. Obviously I spend no time here at all. But anyway, alright, so we have a mixture of pipes. Okay, so these are all auto ones for VN. Jai, thank you very much. Appreciate it, Jai, you're a legend, okay. He commented on the live stream on Saturday that he had a set of manual pipes, so that's them there. The boys have got the fronter parts, so we're gonna do wheel bearings and brakes and stuff like that. I didn't realise, like, you could see through the SV, apparently they're VL turbo calipers. I'm probably wrong there, but anyway, the SV's got them on it as well, so it's actually got better brake calipers on it. We're not going to do a twin spot VT brake change on this one, but we will do one down the track, and I will show you guys that. Yeah, so yeah, the boys are doing bearings and brakes and stuff for the front, putting new strut inserts into it as well, and a set of lowered springs to bring it down for those 18s.
Lowered strut inserts as well to match the lowered springs, so I was pretty happy with that.
Okay, he was just saying then in the SV89 there was a set of struts inserts in the front of it, and we didn't realise they were lowered, so he put them in, and they'll work out really well for that. And yeah, just the same this side, they've started putting it back together. So yeah, here's my wheels, getting ready to get tyres put on. And okay, for all you guys that have been wanting me to get VL stuff, there's a high flow Cat 2 we found in the yard, which is there, and apparently on one of the purple Commodores that's right over the other side there was a good exhaust system, so the formula is coming along really well for our road trip. Okay, you guys that have wanted me to get a VL for a while, okay, we've made some progress there. I'm just walking over here because we've got a VL wagon. I actually want to do a wagon, okay? I don't desperately want a VL, but I'm thinking wagon with a Calais front. But I don't know if you guys have ever seen a delivery sedan. So you've got the wagon, okay, and you weld the doors up and weld the windows shut, so it's like a panel van, but a low panel van. Because I'm thinking if we're going to be doing a lot more of these road trips, I can sleep in the back of that, okay, and take tools and all the rest of it and have like a cool panel van sort of VL. But obviously it has to be turbo. So Luke, another good mate, I was at his place on Sunday, and we done a deal on heap of turbo gear. So I've got a manual kit and an auto conversion kit. I don't know whether I'm going to go manual or auto at this stage, but we have the option. And it was an aftermarket exhaust manifold. I'll show you all the gear when I pick it up anyway, and there was a couple of motors there, so we'll get the Captain. So I've got this VL here, but it's a sedan. I don't know where the wagon is. I just want to have a look for myself so I know what's here. And at least by doing nothing, at least by doing the wagon, I only don't need to do all that much interior. So it's just the front seats, so we'll put something real trick in it and make it nice. But I just like the look of those delivery sedans. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look into Google and put in delivery sedan. This is the purple one that I'm talking about here, we've been getting all the parts out of. But it had a really good exhaust system on it. So yeah, it's got a reasonable tailpipe there, but from memory it had a big system on it. It looks like the boys have already pulled it out. It's got lowards in the back of it as well, which are pretty cool. So they might even be lowered shocks. The boys will come and pull them out though. But yeah, so that's just a bit of an update about what's going on, guys. I'll try and find this VL. Hang on a sec. Righto, found her. She's up the top here. Yeah, I plan nearly every day to be at the yard here and work on cars, but honestly the phone just starts ringing and I get no time at all. Tomorrow I'm hoping to spend some more time here. We've got a new worker that's working out well. My gun worker who processes cars for me like a champion. He done a no-show today, so who knows. All right, so I got this wagon here. I think that this one here will maybe be a bit too far gone. It's good in the sills there though. It's not too bad there. The front radiator support seems to be okay. It's got some seats. Once again, it's got no dash, but it's not rusted out in the rear quarters. It's I don't know. This one, like, I know I play with some rubbish, but this thing here is probably a little bit too far gone, even for me. But at least I know what's here if I go and buy another one. It might be a good road trip one though. We've made some progress too. Remember I mentioned I wanted one of those little Ferrari kit cars? I'll post a picture up now. Yeah, there's a guy down in Adelaide that actually has one. So he's been in touch with me. We've been talking, and it looks like we're going to be able to do a bit of a deal on a Ferrari kit car. And Leith was saying that where he worked on the Goldie, there was a guy that built them, and you can put 5 litres in them. So I've got a VT SS at home with a 5 litre and a manual. So it'll be we'll stick with our Holden V8. But yeah. All right, so tailgate's average at best. Looks like there's some sort of swing set in the back. Tail lights. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys reckon? A VL wagon, delivery sedan, but turbo. So they'll level that turbo gear next week sometime, and we'll put an engine on the stand and get Leith to do the head and do the motor up. But yeah, something different. And it'll be very usable for me as well to tie in with doing stuff with you guys. We're also thinking about maybe on a Wednesday night, I'd say 7:30, doing some sort of live on your cars. You know what I mean? Either your first car or what you're building or something like that. I can set it up so it's a live stream. I can see your comments live on my phone, and then I'll have in the room thing that I showed you, that room I set up for the girls on the big tally, I'll be able to put the computer through that, so you'll be able to send me pictures through Facebook. I'll be able to put them up there, show everyone the picture we're talking about, and have a chat about your car. The only issue with that is my opinion is my opinion, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. If I don't like your wheels or the colours you've painted things, it could be a fine line of pissing people off. When you're not trying to piss people off, you're just trying to say, mate, if you change those wheels, it'll look a lot better. Because I know it frustrates me when I got a set of wheels that I really like, and then everyone else hates them. It can get a little bit funny. But we might have to put a little bit more thought into the Wednesday night lives. But I don't know. Maybe we could do some sort of project helper, Wednesday night project helper, where you're building something, because a lot of guys ring me for parts and I don't have them, or I'm too far away. But we might be able to do, like, there's been a lot of guys ringing up about Geminis. We can show a picture of the car you're building, what stage you're up to, and then say, I'm looking for this part, and then you guys can comment on the live. I can put you in touch with the guy that wants those parts, and then you guys, between the two of us down in Melbourne, can help each other to get the parts going. And that way Kingatow can help get more of these cars on the road. I like that idea. You show me your projects. I'm looking for this part I can't find. Has anyone else got them? We can talk a little bit about the project you're doing, move on to the next one and try and put parts together for someone else. Or I may have parts here at the yard and we can work it. That's a good one. Oh, I like that. What do you guys reckon? Thank you for working through the process with me, guys. That's what the channel's all about, is everyone getting what they want. So Wednesday night lives, project helper, something. Parts finder Wednesday live or something. All right, I'm going to get this one unloaded and get a little bit more stuff done. I've got some video of these Valiants. Okay, it's old footage. I'm going to put it up anyway this week, just to give you some more small stuff and get you up to speed on the Valiants, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, we're out in the middle of nowhere today, come to pick up some wrecks. But this one might interest you. It's a bit different. A Chimera, but she is a Formula. I didn't even realise the Formulas were such a big thing for Holden. But yeah, she's seen better days obviously, but Formula in the interior on the door trim. But yeah, so an early Chimera. He doesn't want to sell this, he's quite attached to it. Apparently this is one of 200 made as well. But yeah, how cool is that? There's not much else out here really. I've got to pick up some Peugeots and this one here, and there's a couple of old Patrols, short wheelbase one. I'm not sure whether, well, this one here is obviously past its prime. This one here might be a paddock basher for someone, but I suppose that rear tailgate's still pretty good. It's got a little bit of gear. She's a diesel apparently. I haven't even looked at them, to be honest. That door almost fell off, but look at the floor's almost shot in it. But yeah, I don't know, we'll get them loaded up and back to the yard. But there is, down the back here, there's a little Mazda. One of you guys might be interested in it. It's not something I'm gonna do anything with. I'll just get down the back here and I'll show you. Once you get around the back of the piles of scrap, there we go, little two-door 1300. The Capella, I'm not a big Mazda dude, but this definitely may interest someone. There might be some glass or some mouldings or some rust cuts or something. But yeah, it's got a 1300 in it. There's not a lot there. But yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Little Mazda? And these guys also, if you can see this big shed down the back here that they're building? Alright, I'll zoom in on it for you. They actually do, see, it's got all the second-hand corrugated iron up there. These guys do a it's like a function place, but they do camp oven cooking. So they're on 40 acres here, and they do like weddings and birthdays or even car rallies or something like that. So yeah, so down the bottom there they actually run these functions out here and do camp oven cooking and stuff like that. And to get that roof so nice, how's this old thing? Yeah, so here's a corrugated iron roller. So yeah, you feed it through and it'll actually make bullnose stuff as well. I've never actually seen one of these before. Spin the big, watch it Mia, spin the big roller there. That turns that and you feed the sheets through and you can see they yeah, come back out straight, and that enables them to make that big shed down there out of second-hand tin, but have it all straight, because it looks $1 million, that shed, and it looks awesome. But how good's that? A corrugated iron roller. I've never seen one before. Don't you touch that. Bloody Mia, you gotta watch her. But yeah. Anyway guys, just something of interest. I thought you might be interested. I'll get these cars loaded up now and get them back to the yard. But yeah, if anyone, that Mazda, I think someone will be able to use something off that. But yeah, give me a ring. Alright, thanks guys, we'll keep moving. Here to have a play with young Jake today. He's got a Hilux with a V8 in it. Okay, so this one's just a 253, Jake?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, he's having troubles with it running. He's put all sorts of diesel motors in this, but he desperately wants a V8 because he's a good bloke. Okay, so it is a, I haven't seen it running yet, but it's a blue motor one. As you can see, it's got the 2 bolt holes there, so common, and they run a, shut up! They run an EGR valve through there. Now, on your Holden V8 motors, okay, the early ones don't have any EGR crossover in the center there, and then you have a single bolt hole one that have an EGR crossover. Now, if you run and, shut up!
Okay, sit down.
If you run a early, really?
Hold up.
If you run an early manifold on a pollution head, okay, it leaves that EGR open and it just pushes gases down past your cam into your crankcase and back out the rocker cover. So you can run a newer type manifold with the EGR hole there on early model heads, but you can't run a pollution heads with an early manifold. Now, Jake, on this manifold, a lot of these aftermarket manifolds actually run a block off. That's a clean plate. So where that is going to be there, but there's no bolt holes to hold it down, you won't have that EGR problem. Okay, but yeah, but anyway, I hope that made sense. Okay, so 3 different sorts of manifolds: pre-pollution, pollution like HZ pollution, which is single bolt hole, but with an EGR, and then these ones here run your twin bolt hole with the EGR, which are your late model blue motor and black motor Commodore ones. Okay, so you just got to be careful mixing and matching early 253 and 308 heads. The 253 heads and 308 heads are the same, except for the performance heads, which had bigger valves, but the actual heads and rocker gear and everything is the same on 253 or 308. But yeah, okay, I hope all that made sense. Yeah, so we're going to try and start this now. Okay, and then I'll show you a bit of Jakey's collection. Look at that.
There's a mess in there.
Pink Cadillac. Bet you didn't expect to see a pink Cadillac today, did you? We'll look at that in a second. All right, buddy, kick her in the guts, dude. Oh, she's loud. Hang on. I'll turn this off. I'll have a look and I'll let you know what's going on. Alright, so we got it sorted to run, the carby's not squirting, all the rest of it, so we're going to go to my place and see if there's a carby there that I can lend him to get that running. But motor sounds good and it's all good. But yeah, he's got this bike here. He wants to get rid of it, so I'm going to think I might swap him. We can lower it at the back here, springs lowered, chop that guard, bobtail it a bit. I reckon black ape hangers extended there, lower the front as well, maybe some twin headlights. What do you reckon? It's missing a drive belt, but motor ran alright. Anyway, I said I was going to build a bike, maybe that's going to be it. I don't know. Don't even know what it is, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I'm going to chop it apart anyway. So yeah, but old young Jake's got this pink Cadillac. Who would have thought, eh? That you'd see a big bad pink Cadillac in Kingatow. She's pretty tidy. He inherited it from his grandfather, so done quite well. How good's that, eh? The auto, I think he said last time he had it out, the auto was a bit sluggish and it leaks a bit of fluid, but how nice is that? It's just not something that you expect to see in Kingatow, is it? But yeah, the colour pink sort of suits you, doesn't it, Jake?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's it, eh?
I actually like the colour.
You would. And this is his Escort, his pride and joy. He loves this thing. He just wishes it had flaws in it.
Yeah.
She's a bit rusty.
No, they're the original case.
I bought him a welder years ago to encourage him to sort this thing out, but he still hasn't done it. But one day. But yeah, no, she's just an original old Escort. Don't see many of them. I wouldn't mind to get my hands on an Escort, but a two-door one. But yeah, she's pretty cool. I don't know. Just something of interest for you guys. You know, you just like to look at this sort of stuff. But yeah, all right. What do you reckon about the bike? Should we try and encourage him to do a deal with us? I'm thinking I've got maybe swap that other manual VN I've got for that and some cash or something. I don't know. What do you reckon? Bike? Sounds good, doesn't it? The other day you guys were asking about four-wheel drives. Well, I'm here with young Jakey. He has a four-wheel drive. So yeah. Okay. Patrol. It won't come with these wheels apparently. It'll come with these alloys, which I prefer anyway. Okay, with 35s on them. Okay, so that's it there. It's not rusted out as such. It does have leather interior and plenty of rubbish. Oh, hang on, he just told me it does have. The interior's reasonable at best, okay? Apparently there's rust up under the rear quarter.
No,
Top? Oh, up in the gutter here.
No,
okay.
Wrong side. That side's been done. Just this side.
Okay, just here, okay. Yep. That's not the end of the world though, when it comes to four-wheel drives, is it, guys? And has a TB42 turbo.
Yep.
Okay.
Running 10 pound.
Running 10 pound. Decent sort of turbo. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. It's a four-wheel drive. It's $5 grand. Would you say it needed a clutch?
Needs a clutch and alternator. Is on its way.
The clutch has started slipping, so it's going to need a clutch put in it, and it will need an alternator very, very soon. But at $5 grand for something that's lifted turbo with a big set of wheels, I don't mind those alloys. They actually look pretty good. I might try and buy them off him. Not that I need any four-wheel drive wheels, just I have issues. Yeah, cool. I think that's pretty good buying, guys. Anyway, all right. If you're interested in it, send me a message and I will pass you on Jake's details and see if he can't do a deal with you. Sounds good, eh? See you. Righto, guys. That's it. That's her. Just a mixed bag tonight of different stuff. Some old stuff, some new stuff coming up. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I will start editing the next one for you right now. See you.